Samir Brikho, Executive Chairman of EuroChem. This week, all the world's eyes are on COP28 in Dubai, UAE. Tell us what's happening.
Despite the current geopolitical situation, the biggest threat facing the world is climate change. This year alone, we have seen droughts, water scarcity in many regions, while in others, there have been floods and forest fires of unprecedented scale. This week, all the world's leaders gather at the COP28 climate summit in Dubai, where the challenge for everyone is how to reduce global warming by 1.5 degrees by 2050. This will require a very global cooperation.
So tell us more about how fertilizers, the business that EuroChem is in, plays a part in all of this.
Currently, fertilizers are used to feed almost 50% of the world growing population, which is expected to reach 10 billion people by 2050. Climate change and changing weather patterns means that we need more fertilizers to keep our soils fertile, enough to produce all the food our growing world needs today, and we will need tomorrow. And that puts pressure on farmers everywhere to grow more on less land, while also reducing their environmental impact.
So EuroChem says that it is committed to the COP28 objectives and the UN sustainable goals.
The carbon intensity of our main products is already less than or at par with the industry average. Our N-Tech fertilizers increase crop yield and nitrogen use efficiency while reducing CO2 emissions by more than 70% compared to common nitrogen fertilizers. Our EuTech product reduces ammonia emissions by more than 70%. And our new N-Tech Evo fertilizers decreases greenhouse gas emissions by up to 71% and reduces the risk of leaching nitrates into the soil and underground water to almost zero. At EuroChem, we are protecting soil health as well as reducing GHG emissions.
You've talked about EuroChem's products. What are you doing across EuroChem's operations to reduce the business's carbon footprint?
Across our global operations, we have invested in developing our people and technologies. This has enabled us to reduce our carbon footprint through enhanced energy efficiency, decrease our water consumption, and by capturing and reusing CO2 in our production processes. Climate change is everybody's problem. We look forward to seeing the outcomes of the discussions at the COP28 and the steps that will be taken to tackle climate change. Now is the time to move beyond discussions and to implement what we have committed to. In EuroChem, we are leading the agricultural sector in reducing our carbon footprint and protecting the environment for future generations.